Chapter 1 The Throne of Fear. Long ago, in the prosperous kingdom of Ogeron, there ruled a king whose name struck terror in every heart, Oberon Khanmi the Iron Hand. He was a man of great height, broad shoulders, and eyes as cold as the midnight river. His crown glittered with gold stolen from conquered lands, and his voice could silence a crowd like a blade against the throat. Ron Khanmi had not always been king. He seized the throne after poisoning his own brother during a royal feast. From that day, the people whispered that Ogeron was cursed, for the sun seemed dimmer and the rains came late. But the king cared nothing for omens. His rule was one of heavy taxes, cruel punishments, and endless wars to satisfy his hunger for power. The streets of Ogeron were filled with beggars, the markets half empty. Even the palace guards walked in fear, for the king trusted no one and would have a man executed for looking at him too long. Chapter 2 The Prophecy of the Old Woman. One hot afternoon, an old woman entered the palace courtyard. Her back was bent, her eyes milky white with age, but her voice was strong. She called out for the king. When she was brought before him, she spoke. Oberon Khanmi, your throne stands on a cracked rock. Before the next moon rises thrice, your crown will roll in the dust, and the people will spit on your name. The king roared with laughter. Old crow, your tongue will be your death, he bellowed. But the woman only smiled. I am already close to death. You should be more worried for yourself. Enraged, the king ordered her to be thrown into the dungeon. Yet that night, the palace guards swore they saw her walk out of her cell, untouched, vanishing into the dark as if swallowed by the wind. Chapter 3 The Rising Storm. In the farthest village of Ogeron, word of the prophecy spread. A young warrior named Odeluku, whose family had been slaughtered during one of Ron Khanmi's raids, began to rally the oppressed. Farmers, hunters, and traders gathered under his banner, each with a story of loss caused by the king's cruelty. The rebellion grew quietly at first, like a seed in the dark soil. But soon, the whispers reached even the king's ears. Furious, he sent his best general